Hi everyone, Deirdre here. I'm going to be actually in the video today. Hi. It's good to be on screen again. You know, most of my videos at the start I did do on screen. But I was just that sick for that long. I didn't want to scare everybody. And I'm out of breath now because I had to practice this about 4 times because I have the phone there on the tripod and the iPad here because I'm going to do a tag and I have to read the questions, and I kept going back to check what you guys were going to see and it was completely wrong, so I think I have it now. And oh, first of all, I wanted to show you I did manage to get my hair done at last, and it was really so bad this time, I don't mind admitting, but it's also got extensions clipped in because of all the hair loss, and I just love them, and they're real hair. You could straighten them, curl them, whatever. So it wasn't easy in the hairdressers. I had to go outside for air, but my wonderful husband Jim, he did a couple of things, and then he came back early and set with me because it took a long time. And sometimes I just leave now with it when it's just highlighted, cut, whatever. You know, I know Sharon a long time, so she knows what's going on, and if I have to leave, I have to leave. So I am getting a lot better. Thank you so much for all your wonderful words and prayers and everything. I really appreciated it so much, and it's definitely what kept me going. It's hard to believe. I was just looking back at my diary the other day, and I've actually been seeing Chris, my doctor, psychologist, from last March. And I remember at the time just crying with him and being in a state and saying, no, I need you to promise me that you're going to give me like at least a year, because if you're just going to abandon me after a couple of weeks, there's no point. And you know, he was saying that like that's just not the way it works and all these things, and now you know, it's almost a year anyway, and I think I'll probably be with him, I'd say, about another 6 months. But yeah, you know, I am starting to learn to change my way of thinking, and I love Chris. He is fantastic. So anyway, I digress completely from what we're supposed to be doing. Here's beautiful little Dee. Whoa. You know, oh, she is the heaviest of my babies, but she's obviously the most realistic. You know, it feels like a real baby, and she's my therapy doll, as you know, and she's one of my parts, as Chris would say. There's about 8 of them apparently inside of me now that we're going to communicate with and heal. And she has one of the little bracelets on here. I'm definitely going to get that name for you this time, I promise. I'll put it in the comments or in the description. This site here, this on Facebook, she's a wonderful girl, and these are so tiny, they're so cute. Can you see the elephant? And they all have one, except our queen Ricky. Hers is like a light pink, pearly, and I actually got Taffy Toot's ears done because obviously she's silicone as well, so it was just a matter of putting them through, and they didn't need any backs. So I'm digressing again, sorry. I just wanted to hold little Dee today and show her to you because you haven't seen her in a long time, and she really does bring me comfort. And I'm comforting her. And she said today, I want to wear this big flower in my hair because it's not fair. Why does all the big girls just get to wear all the big bows and all the big hair bands? And so we managed to get it on there with a few clips. So anyway, okay, let's get on with it. So she's not really at her Sunday best today because I didn't get a chance to change her, but she still looks beautiful. we are going to do a tag today by Piximommysreborns. And I'm going to put that up on the screen. Please go and subscribe to her. She's just wonderful. She's so straight up, down to earth. Her babies are beautiful. I love her conversations. I love her tags. I've been watching a lot of her videos and other people's videos, of course, since I took really sick last May. May not have been commenting on them, but they kept me going at night and that. So, I hope you're all still seeing me there. I wouldn't be surprised afterwards if I had no head. So, let's try and straighten this up again. She has kindly done the questions. Okay, you just lie down there a minute, sweetie. Oh, you'll be more comfortable there. She is heavy. Just a second. Yes, it's 12 questions. It's really interesting. So, number 1. Do you post a lot of videos? And as you know, people, I just go with the flow. I don't go over these questions. And is your channel monetized? Or would you like it to be? Well, I'm not really sure what that is. I think it's got something to do with the ads, that you can get paid money, but mine isn't monetized. I wouldn't know how to go about that. Maybe I would if I did, because I mean, why not if it's free money, right? We all need money. Number 2. Oh, sorry, do you post a lot of videos? Well, not recently, but hopefully now I'll be on every day again. I did before. I posted sometimes 3 or 4 of them one day. You know, I mean, it's just such a great hobby. So hopefully I'll get back to that. Number 2. What do you look for in other reborn channels to watch? I love a lot of diversity, and I have a lot of subscribers, and I'm subscribed to them, and I love watching the channels. I like Strawberry Moon Reborns, people that have overcome adversity in their lives, and they're smiling, and they're so strong, and so much fortitude, and they're getting on with it. And I love, of course, you know, Queen Serenity, because she makes me laugh. You know, we need the funniness sometimes, you know. And I love, it's more about the people, the friendships. You know, I do have a couple of really favourite babies out there, but yeah, but it's just all kinds, really. You know, I love tags, topics. Of course, my favourite is the theme Thursdays for having you on. So let's see. I'm trying to not make this too long. There's a lot of questions. What type of videos do you like to make? Well, I'm not really that great at it, to be honest with you. I don't really do many changing videos. I normally change them offline because it takes a lot out of me sometimes, especially if it's like St. Patrick's Day or something like that and you want to change them all. So the last time I did that with them all was May, when I took ill and I went into hospital, actually in the middle of trying to change all the babies into purple for lupus month. So that was funny. So yeah, I love doing the theme Thursdays, and let's see. Yeah, I love, I don't love it, but I hope sometimes I help people, you know, doing my lupus updates and things like that. And I would love it if people, you know, if you ever have a question about anything, you know, the mental side of it, or, you know, the relationship side of it with your husband, that has certainly been an aspect of it. Or, you know, because I've had to fight for over 20 years to even get brain fog is also a part of it. A diagnosis. So yeah, that's why it's called Deirdre's Reborns and Lupus Life. And so yeah, let's see. Do you plan out your videos or just roll with it? Well, as you all know, no, I definitely don't. Maybe I should. I don't censor what I'm saying. No. Number 5, do you like when others are inspired by your ideas? Or do you consider it stealing when someone uses your ideas on your channel? No, no. That wouldn't worry me at all, because as my oldest sister, Marie, said to me one time, let's see if my brain fog now will allow me to remember this, copy or something like that is the best form of flattery if somebody copies you. So yeah, fair play to them. Number 6, when you have a creative idea, do you just go with it, or do you diligently check throughout the community to see if that idea has already been used? Well, no, I would just go with it. I wouldn't have the time or the energy to do that, and I'm sure nobody would mind. 7, do you feel competitive in this community? Not at all. I could not compete. You like, like people like having you on, and there's Suzanne's babies, oh my goodness. Nana and Papa. Reborn babies are forever babies. No, I mean, I'm going to try in the future to have a few more better ideas and bring a bit more fun into it, but no, there'd be no point in me being competitive at all. Do the hashtags matter to you? Well, I don't really know what that is, what that means. Suppose somebody could tell me that maybe down below. Number 9, are you sub to channels that are not sub to you? Yes, I am sub to some channels that didn't sub back, but I must admit it, I really do like, it's just a courtesy. I think maybe that's wrong, I don't know, it's just my opinion. I would really like it if I sub to somebody and they sub back, because when it gives me confidence. If I see my number going up, I mean, maybe that's wrong, but to me, as I say, it's all about the comfort, the friendship thing, and it's meant a lot to me. It'll be 3 years now coming this July, and so yeah, I would like them to sub back, please. What is most important to you above all else for your channel? Well, it's just, like I say, I would really hope that people would come and listen and ask questions, or if I could help somebody out there, even one person, that is always very important to me. Do you read all your comments? Yes, I definitely do. I read all my comments on my videos and I answer them, and then I will go immediately to their channel and watch their latest video. And then recently, as I said, I haven't had that much time. I go to my activities and I do watch other videos, mostly at night. I'm really breathless today. Like if I'm sitting in bed or whatever, but I might not always comment. I mean, there's just so many of them, but I'll be doing more of that in the future. Sum it up. That's the 12 questions. But now she says, sum it up. Are you here for fun? Yes. To be popular? Well, I'd like to be a little bit popular, as I say, just in the sense that it makes me happy to think that somebody's actually listening to what I'm saying, for a change. But, I mean, I don't ever expect to have like 5,000 or 1 million subscribers. I mean, I'm not talking about that kind of popular. I would like to get up to 1,000, but I tried that before and it didn't work. So I just went ahead and done the giveaway thing for it, because it just builds my confidence. That's the only reason. It's nothing to do with pride or whatever. To earn a living? No. To make friends? Yes, I've always said that from the very beginning. And I believe, despite what other people believe, because they haven't walked in my shoes, it's really helped me so much. And I'm really grateful for every single comment, every single prayer, every single person. And to me, they're true friends. Definitely. And I respect honesty above all else, as you know, so definitely I'm telling the truth. And yes, I'm flicking the hair today because I haven't been able to do that in a long time. I just wish I had to put some makeup on. So, I must say, like, Pixie, this is really interesting. So, a little of all or more, I suppose so. Share your thoughts, have fun and be honest. We're all different and that's what makes the world go round. You're absolutely right. That's what makes something for everyone here and someone for everyone here. You are awesome, Pixie Mama, and you're absolutely right. And nobody should judge anybody else. And, okay, oh, we're going to have a little cuddle here now and a little rest. So, I really hope now this uploads, or I think I'm just going to, like, be a baby and just batter myself over the head with this pillow. So, God bless everybody. So nice to talk to you again.